Hey guys! I'd like to share my game dev demo with you after dedicating 2 years to learning the Unity engine. Firstly, here are some highlights of my RPG game. Let's put some stylish pants and shoes for the player character. Let's empower the player character by adding formidable combat abilities for his unarmed fists. Player can unleash a rapid series of punches, showcasing of unarmed combat within combo attacks. When the player opts not to equip a weapon or chooses to only wear gloves, they can still perform a variety of powerful ability attacks. I'll shortly introduce ability attacks when player equips other weapons like swords. These two are my favorite abilities if equipped gloves, called Earth Shatter Punch and Thunderfall Blast. Here, the player engages in combat against low-level enemies who rely solely on basic attacks. These enemies do not possess any special abilities, allowing the player to demonstrate their superior skills. However, the real challenge awaits as the player encounters an elite enemy who wields a weapon and showcases impressive abilities, will be in later video. In addition, enemies may or may not be knocked back, which is due to the mana value difference between player and enemy. Let's give player a single-handed sword. Well, I think the full armor is looking way better. Then let's add the sword abilities. Now, the player is about to attack a dummy AI enemy that is unable to fight back. As the player wields a sword, executing basic combo attacks will require a certain amount of stamina. This adds a strategic element to the gameplay, as the player must manage their stamina resource effectively to unleash powerful sword combos while ensuring they have enough remaining for defensive maneuvers or other actions. Now, let's see the abilities for single-handed sword. Performing ability would consume player's mana, not stamina. Here are a few for instance. My favorite ones are Divine Excalibur and Flaming Blade. Utilizing these abilities, the player can effectively handle low-level enemies. However, the success of knocking the enemies away or back depends on the mana difference between the attacker and their targets. Note it's not always guaranteed to knock back the targets. The outcome will vary based on the relative mana levels. This dynamic feature adds an element of uncertainty and strategy to the combat encounters, as players must assess the mana differentials and adjust their tactics accordingly. Now, let's try Greatsword. However, there are only 2 weapon abilities for Greatsword. I'm still designing the other abilities, but I think you get the gist. Using Greatsword to do basic combo attacks. 2 abilities for Greatsword are Spatial Rupture and Whirlwind Slash. Let's see what an elite enemy equipped with single-handed sword can do. Note, the red one is the enemy. The elite enemy proves to be a formidable adversary by not only showcasing all the abilities that the player possesses but also demonstrating exceptional defensive maneuvers. This includes the ability to dodge the player's attacks, effectively blocking incoming strikes, and even executing stunning attacks to momentarily disable the player. Well, the red one is the elite enemy, I'm not good at playing my character. I also add the stab attack for elite enemy to perform, not sure to keep this in the future. I also added archer and bow equipment. You might be interrupted when drawing arrow. Archers may also dodge from various directions when too close to targets. You can block the arrow attacks as well. Thank you for watching. This is just the beginning, with room for improvement, and I still have plenty of ideas working on. Your support is invaluable. Feel free to leave any comments or suggestions. Stay tuned for updates as I refine and expand the game. By the way, it's not my voice, it's AI. Guess you figured this out already. I'm learning AI tools to improve my productivity. See you in the next video.